Hello. Welcome to whatever day of the week it is. What is it? It's Monday. And I say that because I've just had this flat out 4 days. Guess what I've been doing? I went on my first plane flight in about 12 months. And I got to tell you, if I don't go on another one in another 12 months, I'd be pretty happy. You forget about how unproductive being on a plane is, going through the airport, catching the cabs, going through security. And then when you do have a little bit of spare time, and I love getting on my laptop or my phone and making videos or doing some work, just trying to get the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth to connect. I'd sort of forgotten about it. I'm really falling in love with this virtual world. I think it has got so much more possibility. Of course, it's going to be a mix. We need to get out there and live, but the more that I can do online like this, the happier I'm going to be, I think. So, hello. If you're out there, say hello and type something in. Let me know you're there. If you're new and you don't know me, my name's Julian. I'd love to get to know you. And maybe we can go side by side on your video journey. And the other thing is too, is I find so many people, this is a great thing. I know about video, but so many people tell me stuff I've got no idea about. New apps, new ideas. I just think it's wonderful. Hey, here we go. Hello, Shane Cooper. Nice to see you. Haven't seen you for a while, Shane. Hope everything's going really well there. And we got, oh my goodness, here's some blasts from the past. G'day, Dean. How's life over there? And there's, and of course, the big Walker, Mary. How you doing, Walk? Warwick's got some new online training coming out for if you want to do online presenting, particularly in the speaker world. Warwick's a great bloke to go to for that. So why I jumped on is that I literally have just come back from Sydney, got off the plane about an hour and a half ago, drove home, and I thought, I'll make this quick live as a learning opportunity. Because, hey, and we got Sonia. Hello, Sonia. It's great. I hope you've been making videos, Sonia. I've been keeping an eye on you in one of the in the private Facebook groups, and I want to see those videos coming out. And we got Lisa. I tell you what, I know Lisa makes videos. I see Lisa's videos popping up all the time on LinkedIn. That's fantastic. So I thought, look, I'll just use this as a quick learning opportunity. What happened this morning? Well, actually, what happened last night was I realized I was flying back this morning and I've got a presentation coming up on Wednesday and I wanted to create a little video insert for that. So last night before I went to bed, I scripted out my video and this morning I got up at 5 o'clock and realized that was a bad move because Sydney, they've got daylight saving and it was an hour ahead. It was still pitch black. So I had to sit around for an hour, wait for a little bit of daylight. But where I was close to this location that had all graffiti and street art. And I thought I'd just use that as a backdrop to shoot a quick video. So I want to just show you and take you through the process that I used and show you the tools that I travel with because everything I use is about taking away barriers in between me and making videos because I am like anybody else out there. If you make it difficult, or if I make it difficult, I'll give you 100 reasons why I don't have to make a video or I'll put it off to some other time. But if I make it really easy, I can just jump into these little interstitial moments. Interstitial, great word. I got that from Dan Pink, the author. So that's those, that's those gaps in between the bigger things we do in life. And when you start using smart tools like smartphones and iPads, it's great because you've always got those with you and you can make videos there. So this is, years ago, I used to travel with stuff like this. That's not even mine. Because I tell people the only camera I own is a smartphone. It's actually true. I've had to borrow, like long-term borrow these off people as examples because I don't own any of this stuff anymore. But if I had to take that and, the power charger and the tripod and, I mean, just everything else, I'm not even going to take that with me. Who wants to carry that sort of stuff around on the off chance that you might actually end up making a video? So what I do nowadays, Sonia, videos are next on my list. No, they're not next on your list, Sonia. They are your list. You need to get out there and be doing it. But good, I'm really happy that I'm going to see your face up there making those videos. So what I wanted to do was show you some of the tools that I carry away and just take you through the process. I'm not going to go into great detail here, but I'll show you the video because what I did was I scripted the video last night. I went out early and shot it. Didn't take me long. And then I had to come back and, believe me, I've got to be a husband in there as well because I was down in Sydney with my wife and we're visiting my daughter and her partner. And if you leave me to be myself, I'll just go down the rabbit hole and I won't socialize. I won't do anything. So I'm learning. It's taken me decades to know that I actually have to be a social human being. So I went out and shot and I came back and I interacted with my wife and we had, some time together. And then it was time to go to the airport and go through all the check-in. And in amongst all these little bits, I found little gaps. And by the time that I had landed, I had my finished video. So I just want to take you through that process. But before I do, I've got to do this correctly. I've got to tell you that I'm Julian Mather from Video Magic, and this is where I show you how to earn trust with personalized video, make videos like a pro without the expense, turn your humble staff into video stars. And why is that important? Because we want customers to trust you, to want to do business with you, so they never want to leave you. Welcome to Video Magic Live. Yeah, it's me again. All right. Okay, so I scripted. Now, what I do is I carry multiple smartphones with me. I have my main smartphone, which is my iPhone 11, and maybe this week, maybe, I will go and get a new case. What do you think? Yeah, I think it's about time. So I always have at least one with me. And I often and I actually had two more, and these are iPhone 7s. And I always recommend that if you want to get into video and you don't want to, and because it's costly, if you're looking at a smartphone, go back a couple of years. And iPhone 7s were the first ones where they really jumped up the camera quality, both on the front camera and the rear camera. So I have two of these and I just bought them secondhand. So they didn't cost much and they've got 256 gigabyte of memory. That's important because you just want to be able to record as much as possible. And if you're a speaker out there or a performer, you want to be able to put these up when you're performing on stage, maybe next decade when you get back out there. When you're performing on stage, you just want to be able to let it run and not have to think about whether it's going to run out. 256 gigabyte on an older phone, you can pick these up for a couple of $100 each. They are a wonderful tool. But what I did on one of them was that there's my script. So I just had my script and that was ready to go. And then I knew I was going to record on my main phone, and my other phone, I didn't need it for this setup. I have my little, if you haven't seen they're just little selfie sticks with a tripod in the handle. Love these, really handy. And then what I look for, because I was standing doing this video, I knew because I checked out the day before as I was driving through, they had rubbish bin. The rubbish bins were all out for collection. So I knew that I could stand this on top of a rubbish bin and get it up to my eye level. And then the other thing I travel with is this is my complete microphone kit in here. And, I've tested a lot of microphones and I just love these little the Rode Wireless Go. You know, I know there are plenty of people out there using these. Uh, they're, number one, they're made really well. Number two, the design of them is practical and professional. They give you the enough on there to help you get through the different situations that you're going to need. And the battery life is great. The range is great. And this is actually it's a receiver that goes on the iPhone and plugs into the iPhone just using the lightning connector. And this is the transmitter that goes on me. So this sits on the, would be sitting over there where you're looking on the phone and I'd be speaking. Now, I can plug my little Rode lapel mic onto there, but I don't even bother taking it with me now because this has got its own mic built into it. And this I can hide on the inside of my, I just clip it back to front, just like this. Hang on. Just, it's hard to, like that. And all I see is that little clip there. And who cares? I don't see it. You're going to see, if I had a lapel mic, you'd see that. And this is great. It says it keeps it out of the wind. It's close to my voice. It's covered by the cloth because of the wind, and it's also against my skin. And you get the conductive sound. So that's the sound that's not coming from your voice into your ears. It's coming like the vibrations through your body, and it gives a nice quality sound. So that's what I travel with. I wrote my script, I went down, found my rubbish bin quickly, and there were no people and no cars. And so I knew I just want to get this done as soon as I can. So I set my camera up and, I could have dicked around for 20 minutes trying to get a really nice shot. I don't worry about that stuff anymore. I set it up and I go, okay, I look sort of half okay. So this was really early. Have a look at the bags under my eyes. I don't know, girls, tell me what I need to do with that. Cucumber or something like that. So I got set up and I just recorded this. But because I had scripted my video, and this video that you're going to see, I'll play it in a moment. This video is actually all about how to make a video when so you don't have to remember. So you don't have to remember about remembering anything. It's just a simple scripting will solve it. So the majority of the time I spend on videos, I spend on scripting, not on shooting. It's opposite to what most people think. So last night I worked through, it took me about 20 minutes to write, but I was thinking of the shots in my head, where I'd make the cuts, making sure that the language was tight. And when I read it, that the language would roll off my tongue. So that's what I had. And I went out and I set it up and I just hit record and I did my recordings and then quickly came back, went back to being a social human being again. And then what I also travel with is what everyone travels with, a laptop. I just have a little old, this is a MacBook Air 11 inch. I think it's, really, I love this because it's so small. It just packs in my bag. Problem is, it's not very powerful, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter when you're disciplined and you keep your videos short. Most of my videos don't go much than 60 minutes or 60 minutes. Yeah, it's a nice short one. And then we have intermission and I come back for the second second hour. So no, 60 seconds or maybe 2 minutes. And therefore you don't need a really powerful device because it's not really being overloaded a lot. So when I was on the plane and at the airport, just did all that and got the finished video. Hey, Collier, thanks for that. So just check in here a bit. That was a great microphone tip. Yeah, it is. If I would recommend, I'm not going to go into it now, but there's another reason that I use the Rode Wireless Go. It's now, it's just after a lot of trial and testing, there's another feature with it. It's just wonderful. It's my one-stop shop. So glad that you've got some benefit out of that. Where was I? I was going to now show you the video. That's what I was going to do. So this is a video. It's very simple. It's just a little educational video, But honestly, the amount of time that it took me 20 minutes to script. By the time I walked down there, I was down there 20 to 25 minutes doing the shooting, and it was a bit windy. Have a look at my hair. Nice hair shot, bags under the eyes. But look, this is another important point as well. It's not, I don't care particularly what I look like. I mean, there's limits, but when you're watching it, I've pointed it out now, and it's okay. But if you're getting value from the content, it doesn't matter what I look like. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Is it useful to you? That's the bottom line. So it didn't take me long. And then editing, probably an hour all up, because it was on and off and all over. This is what I got. I've got to remember where I put it. Oh, here it is. Got it. If you have to record a video and you're not confident you're going to remember what to say, then try this. Go to your camera settings and choose 4K. This is cinema quality. And if you don't have 4K, then 1080 will work fine too. Have your script just out of shot so you can refer to it. Deliver one line or a paragraph at a time, and leave 2 seconds of silence before and after every take. If you edited all your good takes together, it would look like this, which is okay, but you'll see all the cuts. The 4K setting we used allows us to crop tighter without losing any quality. And as you can see, it hides all the cuts. And the end result looks like you did it all in one take. There you go. Now, I probably wouldn't go in, out, in, out, in, out at that rhythm in a normal video, but as an example, that's the value of that. So anyway, look, I don't want to go into what that video is. I'll make another post around that, and we'll talk about that in more detail. But really, I just wanted to show you that, this is essentially, I travel with we all travel with those. Oh, that's the ugliest looking thing. I'm so embarrassed. Okay. We travel with a phone and a laptop anyway. If you have an extra phone, one of those, a little stand, and there, complete mic. And there you go. Now, that's not a barrier. This extra stuff just packs in my briefcase. I really don't even know it's there. And I can just grab this stuff out when I go. So that's what I want to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about maybe rethinking. Now, I am not against DSLRs or mirrorless if that's what you want, go knock yourself out and really make stunning videos. I'm there to, if you ask me anything about this stuff, I'll help you with this stuff as well. What I'm trying to do is go, right, would that and having to take all that stop you making videos? If you went away and you found, not even if you're away, anytime that you're at home, I just want you to start thinking about removing those barriers so you can just knock these videos out, because this is what it's all about. We are going to have to make way more videos. The volume of the videos we're going to make is going to go up because customers, clients are demanding the convenience of video on screens, on smart devices. It's just an easier way for them to get content. Unfortunately for you, it makes more work. But hey, I don't know, someone said the customer's always right. Well, in this case, we have to listen to them. All right, look, it's been terrific coming on here. Oh, Kenneth is back. Look at, he's here. I tell you what, if you have Kenneth in your life, you feel about 10 foot tall. That's brilliant. Thanks, Kenneth. You always make me laugh. And Dean, thanks, Dean. Dean's written a book here. Working guides, production know-how. Yeah, no one case magic happen. Yeah, it is. It's content. Old phone case. Yeah, no one cares. And Dean. Honestly, I don't care. Sort of just making a little bit of a bit of a talking point about it here. Yeah, I don't. And the quality of your phone, you don't need the latest gear. It's really, it's so much more powerful than what you're. Yeah, I don't know where you're watching this now, but I mean, even this is so you're looking at me on the smartphone now, and this is on 1080p. Feels a little bit crushed today. The blacks are a bit darker today. This is fine tuning, but generally, I mean, this is going from 1080 through the internet, which is probably squashing it all down and it's fuzzing out. But if you can hear me and you can see me and you can get the information and the value, bingo, we're there. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys something as well. If you want to, now, where have I put this? This is it. Okay, this is where you want to be really prepared and have your stuff done ahead of time. So next month I'm going to start the business video Jumpstarts, where you'll come and we will work in a group together. And I'm looking at the first one being a 5-day one, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Group training in the morning, probably some group training in the evening as well, but you also get to upload videos to me and I'll give you personal feedback. But if you have got video projects that you can't get off the ground, you're just stuck and you're stalled, this might be the way to come on board and we can work on those. So at the end of the week, you go out with your portfolio of video or videos. But the way to know about this coming up, so a little scatterbrain on this, I haven't thought this through. But anyway, here we go. If you want to know, then you get on my mailing list. And how you get on my mailing list is the 6-minute video. If you have not got the 6-minute video, the 6-minute video course, you need to go get it. It's like, I say it might knock your socks off. It's knocking a lot of people's socks off. I get so many positive emails back about this. So if you want to know about free tools that are out there, go and do that. You get on my mailing list, and you know that I don't spam people. So, but you know, if you think I do, then you can just unsubscribe nice and easily. All right, there you all go. Let me get rid of that. Hey, Jose, how are you? Hey, Jose, have you got? It looks like you've got an extra bit of beard going on there. Has that always been there? Maybe the pictures come through bigger. I'm not sure. Lovely to see you all. Get back to what you guys do best, and I'll see you all really soon. Okay. Hooroo. Bye. I've forgotten where the finish button